it's time for episode 174. Yes, we are 174 episodes into Talk for Glory. You know, Talk for Glory has been around for quite some time. I'm not going to say we're not old, we're not new, but speaking of new, sorry, guys. Whoa. But we are not 4 hours, about a couple hours away from AJ. Yeah, you're like the first one. But we are about a couple hours just away from New Japan's New Beginning. And what is Talk for Glory without giving you predictions? So here I am. Unfortunately, Smooth won't be here. I wish he was, because there were 3 big matches here that I feel like I couldn't talk about alone, but the show must go on. And although the predictions is called New Beginning, I would like to call it the final end. It's a new beginning for New Japan, but it's the final chapter of a lot of matches here. A lot of people here. So let's start it off with Kazuchika Okada versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Actually, no, that introduction was fucking horrible, guys. So, for the last time in the New Japan ring, it is the Rainmaker. What some people would say, the now ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling, now leaving, multi-time IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, multiple time main event in the Tokyo Dome, 1/3 of the Trios Champions, Kazuchika Okada, versus his opponent, the ace, the man that will hold down New Japan until the end of time. He is the President Ace, another third of the New Japan Trios Champions, Hiroshi Tanahashi, also the New Japan Television Champion. This is non-title, guys, as Tanahashi will be defending that title in a one-on-one match against Matt Riddle. So, again, guys, new beginning, but final time for a lot of these. And this is no exception. This could be the final time we get Tanahashi versus Okada. And if that is the case, good luck to Okada wherever he goes. I'm sure some of us have an idea of where Kazuchika Okada will go. But one thing is for sure is that as long as we have Tanahashi, New Japan will be fine. Because it's not just go ace, it's go president. What am I expecting out of this match? I'm expecting this match to have everyone question, why isn't this the main event? That's one of the things I love in wrestling, where if it's not the main event, you get to question, why wasn't it? And I'm hoping for that in this match. I'm hoping that Tanahashi gives Okada the match of his life. I hope Okada gives us the performance of his life, because we need to know why you are the Rainmaker. And Tanahashi will show us all why he is the ace, why he is the TV champion, why he is 1/3 of the Trios champions, why we are confirmed safe as long as Tanahashi's around. But above all else, Hiroshi Tanahashi needs to be a wrestling match love letter saying goodbye. It needs to be a love letter from Okada telling New Japan, thank you. I will miss this place. And I hope to return one day. So, again, I'm hoping for the best in this match. As you guys, many of you know that I'm not the biggest Okada fan, but I will not lie saying that he will be missed in the New Japan ring. But be all and end all, guys, I have the ace winning, because I'm still not choosing Okada for shit. And hope he sends him packing with a high fly flow. Now, this is a match I really wish Smooth was here for. It is the battle of the technical wizards. It is the battle of submissions, the battle of holds. It is techers. It is American. It is the American Dragon versus the mighty don't fucking kneel, the Fret Man. He is Saberism itself. It is Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson. Now, I believe last time myself and Smooth talked about this, we said that this needs to go in a Iron Man 2 out of 3 falls or submission match itself, because I do think that if you are the best technical wrestler, you would be able to tap out your opponent. Bryan did not do that at Wrestle Dream. He knocked him out. But like Kevin Kelly says, you can be better than anybody for more than 3 seconds. But tapping out is a real skill. Now let's see, let's hope, let's how do I say? Let's acknowledge who will be the real king of submissions. And just like Tanahashi versus Okada, rumors of Bryan retiring sometime this year, maybe this is also confirmation. This is the last time Bryan is in a New Japan ring, or this is the last time we get Bryan versus Zack. So similar to Okada and Tanahashi, I need this to be another love letter saying goodbye, because as a lot of you guys know, I'm not the biggest Bryan fan either. Maybe he's in my top 30, top 20, top 15. But I will always say that even though I'm not a fan, he is good in the ring. Now, if he is better than Zack Sabre Jr. when it comes to technical wrestling, that's up for debate, guys. That is a discussion I'm willing and excited to have with just about anybody on Talk for Glory, the comment sections, mine or Smooth's social medias, which will be plugged in shortly. Or hell, remember, guys, join the Talk for Glory Discord. But whoops, one moment, guys. Cars passing by. All right, I'm back. And just saying that in this match, I do need it to be just straight up technical wrestling. I need it to be just a one-on-one. If I needed it to be a stipulation, I would have wanted it to be a Ring of Honor Pure Rules match, which is why out of all the championships, I was hoping Bryan would win, returning out of WWE, would be the Ring of Honor Pure Championship, because that is a title I think is suited perfectly for technical wrestlers. And to see someone like Bryan Danielson with said championship and then to face a Zack Sabre Jr., it's a poetry. It is the perfect wrestling match. Now, I've called Randy Orton the perfect wrestler. I have called Shawn Michaels the greatest showman. But I would, without a doubt, if it's not a Kurt Angle's match, obviously, I would call Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. the perfect wrestling match. And I'm hoping after this is exactly what it is, the perfect wrestling match. And it's Bryan Danielson's send-off. As Smooth would say, it would be Bryan passing the torch to Zack as the new king of submissions. And I guess for me personally, I would be remorse to be saying that I would not be spamming this thing in Talk for Glory reviews mentioning Zack Sabre Jr.
Hi, Bryan, you watching, mate? I'm the best technical wrestler in the world.
Yes, I would be saying that a lot. I would be showing that clip a lot. Because when it comes to technical wrestling, I do think that nowadays Zack Sabre Jr. is better than Bryan Danielson. But with this match, it confirms, it denies, it questions even more exactly who's the best. Is now the time? Is now not the time? Guys, let me know, who do you think is the best technical wrestler in the world? Maybe it's Brian, maybe it's Zach, maybe it's someone else. Let Talk for Glory know who is the best technical wrestler in the world to you. It could be someone in the States, it could be someone in England, it can be, hell, someone in Hawaii. But be all and end all, I generally do think that this match either ends in a time limit draw or Zach actually taps out Bryan Danielson. All right, guys, so because this is a short card, we're about to hit our main event. And before that, I do want to thank everyone that's listening. It is 10:39 where I'm at. So if you guys are just listening or you guys are just watching, anything in between those, you guys can always make sure you guys follow the socials. Pause to read, pause to screenshot, pause to do whatever, guys. Talk for Glory enjoys your company. And above all else, we enjoy the interaction. So we understand whether this is one of those times where we're going to get a lot of fan people, a lot of viewers, but I've given you guys enough time. So you guys already know. Follow the socials at YoungSmoothTFG on his Twitter, Enigma_V4_ on my Twitter, Enigma_V4 on my Instagram, Enigma_V4 on my TikTok, Enigma_V4_ on my Twitch, Smooth A1 on his Twitch, Enigma_V4 on my Kick, the gaming website or app. And remember, guys, follow Talk for Glory just about everywhere. Because whether it's just me or just Smooth, we both run this shit. And there's always more to come. Also, just let you guys know that because this is a tour, this is the only show that's going to get predictions. But who knows? Maybe we'll pick out matches from the New Japan New Beginning tour, and we'll talk about each of those and how it was the best match of said night. Or who knows? Maybe there'll be some gameplay. You guys haven't gotten a video game simulation in a while. But with all that being said, guys, it is time for the main event. It is, well, I'm not just going to go faction for faction. I'm going to go through names and everything in between. It is, first off, the Ultimate Weapon, Aaron Henare, the Protector, the Protector, the Savior, the Great Okan. And it is Talk for Glory's Tag Team of the Year. Catch 2-2, Akira Francesco and TJP teaming with Talk for Glory's Superstar of the Year for 2023, bro, guys. These awards are end of the years. Feel free to rewatch those videos, guys. But teaming with the Superstar of the Year for Talk for Glory, he is the Billy Goat. He is the area. Whoops. That was a little spoiler. But he is the Billy Goat. He is the aerial assassin. He is the Commonwealth Kingpin. He is the new best bout machine. He is the Talk for Glory Superstar of the Year, well, 2023. He is Will Ospreay. So as you guys already know, when we talk about the United Empire, you throw up the crowns. It is the United Empire versus... man, where the hell do I start with these guys? Versus Alex Coughlin. Versus Gabriel Kidd, or Gabe Kidd, whatever the hell you call him. Versus Clark Connors, Diet Cowboy shit, if you will. With Drilla Maloney. So I may as well say this now. Congratulations on the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Drilla and Clark, and their tag team partner. He is the leader of the Bullet Club. And as he would fucking say, well, actually, I guess as Clark would say,
That's my dog for real.
those are his dogs for real. It is Bullet Club War Dogs. So you guys know, it is Bullet Club War Dogs versus United Empire in not a regular one-on-one match. They can't say it, but god damn it, I need this guy. What match is he in? What match is this? Who's the right guy to say it? This match is...
Oh, here it is! War Games! Oh, here it is! War Games! Oh, here it is! War Games!
I just need to let that play out a couple times because it is the United Empire versus Bullet Club in War Games. Top for Glory has already talked about the WWE War Games, so who knows? Maybe we'll have to talk about the New Japan one. Who would have thought, as Will Ospreay's last match, it would be a War Games? So, what can I say about this match? United Empire versus Bullet Club in a War Games being the send-off match before this man becomes all elite. Also, again, final chapter for someone. So thank you, Ospreay, for everything you've done. You finally did it under the New Japan banner of becoming the Talk for Glory Superstar of the Year. Now let's see if you can do it under the AEW banner. Sorry, guys, I'm reading a comment. But before I talk about this match, guys, what is a new beginning shocking moment that happened where you guys watched or you guys witnessed? Maybe you guys were up for it. Maybe you guys weren't. What was that moment that made you think, oh yeah, this is a new time for New Japan Pro Wrestling? For me, it has to be either the Rainmaker shock or Jay White winning the world title. Because there is nobody. Well, I won't say nobody. But there are a small select few people in wrestling that can kickstart the year the way New Beginning does for multiple superstars. Now to get back into this War Games, where do we start? Where this started? Did it start with Will Ospreay eliminating David Finlay from the G1? Did it start with Drilla betraying United Empire? Remember, guys, Drilla Maloney was a part of United Empire throughout the Best of Super Juniors and then joined Bullet Club. Did it start there? Did it start when Drilla and Clark won the junior tag titles? But one thing is for certain, is Bullet Club versus the United Empire is a faction warfare that has been in the making since, I want to say, 2020. Whether you guys want to say it could have started with the Jay White and Will Ospreay stare down, the David Finlay elimination, the Dan Maloney heel turn, Bullet Club versus United Empire was inevitable. And there's so many things. What's good, Twilight? And there's so many things in this that were unforeseen. One, I don't think anyone saw David Finlay as the Bullet Club leader on this day. We didn't think we would be seeing this as Will Ospreay's last official New Japan match. And we wouldn't think that it would be in a War Games. So for all the times we enjoy war games, for the top of the cage moments, what can we expect? Because I guess we could talk about WWE in this sense because it is war games. Whether we want to talk about the double moonsaults from Ricochet, the air raid crash from Tommaso Ciampa, the trash can spots with Io Shirai, Sky, call it whatever the hell you want, the the falling into RKO from Jordan Devlin and Randy Orton. Could this have a War Games highlight reel? Truthfully, one of the only one saddening is that Jeff Cobb got injured, so he won't be in this. And Jeff Cobb is one of my favorite people. So it's going to be down to Akira, TJP, Hanare, the Goat Okan, and Billy Goat himself. And when I said, oh, wow, now we're getting people. Guys, I see that we have 5 viewers. Welcome to Talk for Glory, guys. And sorry, just car passing by, guys. Like Twilight, I love seeing you, man. Jay, even though you just came by to acknowledge Talk for Glory, thank you for that. Cash Money, late, no late. I don't care, man. Welcome to Talk for Glory. And even though he's not here, Smooth, do miss you here because I was looking forward to talking about this with you. And I guess since I'm already on the topic of Bullet Club and United Empire, if there's one extra stipulation I wanted in this, because I've talked to a lot of you guys, some of you guys agree, some of you guys disagree. I would have loved for this match to be a faction disband match. I would have loved for this to be Bullet Club's last match and United Empire rises as a new foreigner group. Because unlike other people who just bitch and moan about Bullet Club's old, it's gone on too long, first off, dipshits. Chaos is the longest running faction. And one of my problems when it comes to people that complain about Bullet Club, it's that the members keep changing, the leaders keep changing. And since I've started this little rant, I was able to slip this in. So for you guys that say that they change members and the leader keeps changing and all that shit, guys, one of my favorite factions in wrestling, Queen's Quest, has one OG. And they've been around for quite some time, not as long as Bullet Club, but we only have one OG member. Now, viewers, listeners, if you guys are wondering, oh, who's that one Queen's Quest OG? Well, I'm just glad I can say this. I can do this. The one Queen's Quest OG is... So, with Azumi being the only Queen's Quest OG, and I guess Queen's Quest has the Bullet Club problem of new members and new leaders, because we've had Io, Momo, Utami. We don't have that same energy for Queen's Quest. And I love Queen's Quest. So leaders have changed. Members keep getting added. Guys, just show me the same problem. If I find the same problem everywhere else that you guys are having with Bullet Club, it's not that much of a problem. But anyways, back to the point. I would have loved for this match to be a faction disband match because that is the perfect way to get rid of Bullet Club. A faction disband match. And on top of that, War Dogs don't really need the Bullet Club banner. You can still keep the faction and just call it the War Dogs. But on top of that, I've given this guy a fucking chance. It's been about a year now. David Finlay is not Bullet Club level leader. He's a War Dogs leader. When we talk about, who's someone who embodies Bullet Club, a lot of people are looking more so at Gabe Kidd. So if this match was a faction despair match, the perfect match. The perfect send-off for either side, for both sides. And as I'm talking, we need a fucking winner. And you guys already know, a couple years ago, I was a Bone Soldier lad. I was a Bullet Club diehard fan. But after a while, you got to evolve. So, as like my profile picture shows, you guys already know, no shocker, I got crowns fucking up, guys. The United Empire winning this with giving Will Ospreay the perfect send-off. And maybe, just maybe, TJP becomes the new leader. Maybe he goes up to heavyweight. Personally, if you ask me who could be the new leader of United Empire, to me it's a tie between Great Okan and Jeff Cobb. But I'm not complaining about this decision. And with all that being said, guys, I've enjoyed the small talk. You guys already know. Goodbye, Okada. See you wherever you go. Brian, if this is your last time in Japan, thank you for the time you've given. And Will Ospreay, see you in a much more elite setting. And with all that being said, guys, you guys already know. Make sure you will always follow these socials. You guys already know. Young Smooth TFG, Enigma _V4 _. Those are our Twitters. Enigma _V4. That is my TikTok. Enigma _V4 is the Instagram. Enigma _V4 _ is the Twitch. Smooth A1 is his Twitch. Enigma _V4 is my Kick the Gaming website. Remember, guys, follow Talk for Glory everywhere. So that means Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube itself. Remember, guys, Talk for Glory is everywhere, even Google Podcast. So, guys, I want you guys to wait one moment, guys. All right, sorry about that. Cars were passing by and all. But I want you guys to follow Talk for Glory just about everywhere. I am going to try and rebuild the Discord or try to be more active there. But that was all the matches, guys. And before we head out and look forward to the new beginning, special announcement. It was said on Spotify / Apple Podcasts. The Talk for Glory miniseries. You guys already know. Special announcement. As you guys saw last year, 2 tournaments were on Spotify. This year, 2024, I'm looking forward to talking about, maybe there will be a guest, maybe there won't be, maybe it will just be me, maybe Smooth will join. This year, the New Japan Cup will be back on Talk for Glory YouTube. And now, for the first time ever, Stardom Cinderella tournament will also be on YouTube. So look forward to those 2 tournaments, those 2 predictions, those 2 shows getting covered. Well, those 2 tournaments getting covered. And when it comes to Stardom, my thoughts, concerns, wonders, I think I'll leave that up to Discord. Maybe that's a video. Maybe that's a conversation. But you guys already know that wherever it is, I'm more than happy to talk about it. Just like I was happy to talk about New Beginning and giving you guys the predictions. But with all that being said, guys, remember to stay safe. Have a great day and or night. Enjoy New Beginning. Say goodbye to our favorites. And above all else, enjoy wrestling.